What's going on, guys? It's Thursday. I'm here to help you win another Forza trial. This week we have the return of one of my favorite Forza events that we've had before. It is called Porsche Cup. It is a road racing event for Porsches, tuned anywhere from D100 up to S2 998. So you get big variety of tunes, cars you want to choose from. Obviously, you're going to want to shoot for S2 998 because most people are going to show up in S2 cars. So you're going to pigeonhole yourself in anything less than that, unless for some reason like you're in a full party and all you guys use like a certain like S1 or all use A or something, but you're pretty much just going to be using S2 class Porsches. Now we had this one a couple years ago. It was before I made videos, but I remember taking part in the event. It was one of the first few trial events I actually did. I had a really good time back then, and this time it was pretty fun again if you can avoid the ridiculous AI swerving back and forth and that sort of thing. But the car I decided to go with is a 1998 Porsche 911 GT1 Strassen version, which I believe means road version. I made my own tune for it. I will show it on screen right now. It is called Porsche Cup. Now it blows my mind people aren't using this car. I don't understand. I tried to do this event several times today. I'd say at least 5 times, and I ended up having to redo it over again, mainly because like all my team, like they wouldn't leave and we wouldn't win the event. I didn't want to stay, or I got knocked out of a checkpoint or something stupid. But every time I use this car, and I did not encounter one other person using the Porsche 911 GT1. It's just unbelievable to me that nobody uses it. You can buy it from the auto show for 2,500,000 credits, or you might even be able to get on the auction house for cheaper. I'm not entirely sure, but most people, I mean, it is an expensive car. It's one of the more expensive Porsches you can get. I think it's like the second most expensive Porsche you can buy, maybe third, but it's well worth it if you have the credits to spare. Most people are using like the Porsche 918 Spider or one of the GT3 RSs, but this thing dominates every single race in this event. I think it's a no-brainer. If you have the money, or if you already have this car, get it, because it's unbelievable for this event. It's like nobody's going to use it. It's great. You should use it. Have fun with this car. It's a blast to drive. It's easy to handle. Even if you don't use my tune, there's other ones out there you can use. I remember back in the day I've used 2 different tunes, I think, other than mine, and they were all equally as competitive pretty much as mine. Dude, you're going to dominate with this car. There are some sleeper cars I can recommend, like the 1971 Porsche 917, the number 23. I think it's called like the pink. There was one event for it called like the pink pig or something like that. We won that a couple years ago. That is a sleeper. There's also another really old Porsche that I think is a sleeper. I'm going through my menu right now trying to find it. It is the 1970 Porsche number 3 917. So the 70 and the 71 917s I think are sleepers, but I definitely recommend the 911 GT1 if you have it. If you don't have it, get it. I don't care if you have just at like 2.5 million credits. Buy this car. This thing is unbelievable. You won't regret it. It destroys everything. No matter what other people bring. If you're a decent driver, you're going to completely obliterate every other car that anybody else is going to bring. I am kind of bummed. Race 1, I think my best time was like a 32.1 something. I did have one attempt earlier. I ran like a 31.7 lap. It was just insane. The other 3 races I did pretty good. Race 2, there was one turn you can make where you can make it. You can go full throttle through a really, really high-speed turn. You'll probably know by the footage if you look at race 2, but I have to like let off the gas because I almost rolled the thing over because I kind of turned too early. But if you can get the driving line down right in race 2, you can really have to brake hardly at all except for like that first turn. This thing is it's great. Like, I can't say enough good things about this car. It's wonderful. Use it if you have it. If you don't have it, buy it, because you're going to completely crush everybody else. Let me know down in the comments what did work for you if you didn't use the 911 GT1, because most people aren't. Let me know what worked for you, how your teammates were, if you got the event done and all that. I believe you get like a Porsche Cayenne if you win, which is kind of a bummer. It's not really a special car or a special SUV. You'd think it would have given us something better, but it's fine. Hopefully you guys get everything done, and I will see you next week for a summer event.